Hi everyone, this is Mallory Frizz's informative speech. This is my audience I'm going to be introducing to you first today. This is my dad and my mom and my little brother Jared, and my aunt was supposed to be here but she couldn't make it today. So I'm going to start. There was a time that gas was only $1.11 per gallon. It's really great to think about gas possibly being this price again, and I sure wish I was driving around at this time. Unfortunately, I was not because I was just being born. Uh, a lot of crazy events happened in January of 1994, from injuries in Olympic figure skating and royalty, and record lowest temperatures. So, my speech today, I would like to inform you about some of the events that I researched of January 1994. The first event I want to talk to you about is the lowest recorded temperatures that happened across northern Ohio and Indiana. In northern Ohio, um, they were below 0 degrees for 56 hours straight, and it was really hard for them to stay warm because their pipes kept freezing, and their lowest recorded temperature was negative 35 degrees in Millersburg, Ohio. In Indiana, they made a lowest state record temperature, and it was negative 36 degrees in New Whiteland, Indiana. The next event I want to talk to you about is in Queen Elizabeth II's injury. She was riding her horse on a Saturday afternoon, just like usual, and eventually her horse tripped, and when her horse tripped, she fell off of her horse, and she fell onto her wrist pretty badly. It took them 24 hours to realize that she had actually broken her left wrist, but fortunately for the Queen, she was right-handed, so she was able to get by. The next event I want to talk to you about has to do with the 1994 Winter Olympics, and there were two Olympic figure skaters. One was named Tonya Harding, and the other one was named Nancy Kerrigan. Nancy Kerrigan was the figure skater who was really favored to win in the 1994 Winter Olympics. And one day, after she was practicing, she was attacked, and her knee was really hurt badly, and she was actually forced to the sidelines. And because of this, the spotlight went to Tonya Harding, and she started doing very good in the Winter Olympics because Nancy Kerrigan was off to the side and her competition was gone. They started to soon figure out, though, that Tonya Harding knew about the incident, and they actually figured out that Tonya Harding's bodyguard and ex-husband were accomplices to the attack on Nancy Kerrigan. Eventually, Nancy Kerrigan and her bodyguard and her ex-husband were all charged with the conspiracy to attack Nancy Kerrigan. So, in conclusion, there were a lot of very dramatic events that happened in January 1994. I really like doing this research paper because if I hadn't have done all this research to find about these events, I would have never been aware of them happening because I was incapable of knowing because I was just born. And I really hope I was able to inform you a lot about all the events that happened in January of 1994, and thank you very much for listening to my speech.